the live.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're reclined. You're just leaving the welcome to Utah sign. What a journey. We were supposed to be back yesterday, and instead we are just leaving. Well, we stayed overnight in Grand Junction because this one had credit card fraud.
Big time. They took every penny I had except $602.
That's sad. That's sad.
A lot of money was in there. Let's just say.
This is the third time you've dealt with credit card.
If you use, I'm sorry, but if you use Wells Fargo, this is the third time in a year I would switch banks.
Yeah.
I went there 2 weeks ago. They said they fixed the problem. There wouldn't be any more problems, and evidently they were wrong.
It wasn't fixed.
It wasn't fixed, and so now I'm going to go home, and thought I was going to deal with it today, but yesterday we just weren't up to driving because I was dealing with so much over the phone, and he was falling asleep at the wheel. And I said, let's just call my husband and tell him we'll be home tomorrow. And so we did, and it was a good thing.
We stayed at the DoubleTree at Grand Junction, and they were known for their 5-star. This one tells me before we go to sleep, we're going to have a wonderful 5-star breakfast.
No.
And it wasn't even 1 star, but
The bacon was 5
bacon
star.
was fabulous.
But other than
But
the bacon,
they discontinued the omelets a year ago, they said.
yeah.
Hey, what happens in Colorado stays in
there.
Colorado. So let's talk more about this credit card, because I think a lot of people have to deal with this, especially now. I heard there are ways that waitresses, well, you were told when you pay for something to follow the waitress.
What the bank told me before I left, when I was changing my settings so that the one credit card I was using, I could just, have it used so they knew I was in Denver. And the lady said, always follow your waitress back to where she runs your card. Just tell her, oh, my back is sore, I need to stretch, can I just follow you back? And she said 100% of the time we've always told her yes. And evidently, I didn't do that when that happened in Utah, because I haven't used my card since Utah, because I don't use the debit card when I'm traveling. But I learned a lesson. I will never use another debit card, because it's easier to have fraud taken off a credit card than it is a debit card, because credit cards work for you, debit cards work against you.
And so, and even your financial planner was telling you, use a credit card, not a debit card. And this right now, these glasses record. So when you see this light flashing, which they haven't turned on yet, but you will, when you see this light flashing, this is a sign they are recording. So see that little light?
Yep.
They're recording this conversation and everything I'm seeing here. So you can just take a credit card, go like this, take a picture, and you're good to go. And that's sad.
Okay.
Well, they must not be members of the church.
There's a car up here.
I see there's a truck. It says ultra light.
Yeah.
It's rock. Okay. She doesn't like, those of you who don't know, she doesn't like freeways. And we're on a straightaway.
And we have 5 hours.
5 hours.
A freeway.
Freeway. No, we only have 4.
Oh, well, that's good.
We're making good timing.
Yeah, that's because he's got 90 miles per hour.
No, I drive like an old lady. I'm good.
You're always in the fast lane.
I'm always in the fast lane. Yeah, this is great. Hey, knock on wood. I only got 1 speeding ticket in my life. At that time I got the 1 speeding ticket, I was so grateful. I was so grateful to the... Oh, she just got scared. Oh, honey.
Oh, I'll make it. I'll make it.
Okay, we'll be good. See, we're Green River.
Yeah.
We're only 64 miles from Green River.
There, the fruit isn't out. Green River has the best melons in the world.
I was going to ask River.
It's hole in the wall town, but they grow the best cantaloupe that you've ever had.
I would love some of your cantaloupes, or some of their cantaloupes. When are they in town? When season?
September. number.
Oh, we got a ways.
Yeah.
We got a ways.
They just planted the seeds.
So I think, okay, so lesson learned. I had credit card fraud many times, but it was back in 2000-ish. So it was over 20 years ago. I haven't had it since. And I think it's because I stopped using the card. And I only use a credit card, but I make sure to pay it off in full.
Right.
So I don't put on it, you know, if I put $10 on it, it's like I've taken that $10 out of my checking account. Kind of like when you and I, when we went to Hawaii, thank you. You paid it off every day.
Every night.
Every
I'd
night.
Go back to the room and pay off what we spent.
Yep.
Because I was afraid to be in debt.
Yes.
But this trip, I'll just wait until I get home and then just pay it all at once. And, you know, they asked me if I'd used the card on the trip, my debit card. I said, no, actually, I haven't used it since before we left the trip. They've charged JetBlue, they've charged Alliance,
And the funny thing was, is she said, well, I would have flown to Denver instead of driving, had I known.
It was free.
Yeah.
You know, it was just sad because, you know, so I'm wondering when they check, the fraud department checks, if they're going to see who did it, because they have. Let me look, just.
It's going to go away.
I can look on.
Okay, we're going to read your comment, but if I'm driving, she's going to log on.
But I have to watch the commercial.
Yeah, but you got to turn it down because there's a.
Okay,
We're going to get a copyright
Craig
infringement.
says, good morning, my favorite comedy duo. Thank you.
Hey, Craig.
And Jenny says, hello, I work for a major credit card company. In one of the fraud decisions, it's crazy what fraudsters can do. And that's so true.
It is.
I try to do everything so honestly, and then 3 times a year I have people trying to steal from me.
So I think this is about being aware to not use debit cards.
Yeah.
And to know that credit cards will have your back.
Yeah. And that's what my financial planner told me. He said, just use your credit card, Sandy. Do not use a debit card because they aren't in your favor. They won't fight for you like your credit card will. So back to credit cards I'll go, but I'll just pay it off monthly so there won't be any problem. And the plus side is I'll gain Sky Miles.
Yes.
And we won't be driving to Denver, we fly.
Although I liked the drive.
And we wanted a car, and we didn't want to rent a car while we were there, and so we chose to drive in.
And look at how easy this is. It's all flat.
Right now.
Right now, yes.
It wasn't so flat before.
She's a hoot. If we could have this going the whole 9 hours we're driving, you would all wet your pants if you could see some of the stuff this one does. Hilarious.
Oh, my goodness.
Love her. But yeah, no. So, what we're going to...
Tell them about Vail yesterday. How boring.
Okay. We thought we were going to take a leisurely bus tour of Vail, Colorado. It turned out we were on the public transportation bus tour, and it wasn't like you only heard if you pulled the thing to get stuck. It said, now getting off at the mental health hospital. And I said,
and I didn't leave him there.
I said, we both tried to be witty with that one.
Yeah.
We were both like, oh, we could check in. And yeah, that was
funny.
It was funny. So we wanted to go on a gondola ride, but the gondolas don't open till Friday. Go figure. We have to wait until Friday. We're not going to be here. Why aren't they open year round?
They fixed the cable.
They were fixing but there were 3 gondolas we tried.
I know, but they
3.
were all down.
They were all, well, at least they didn't crash.
Yeah.
So you're okay riding a gondola up in the Alps.
So when we go back to Snowbird, where we live, we'll go up on a gondola.
Well, I don't live in Snowbird.
Well, I do. I can take you to Snowbird.
Okay.
Up on the gondola.
We're gonna go up on the gondolas.
You can ride up there.
I can ride up there.
I used to ride up there skiing every week, but
I don't want to.
haven't
I
done
don't
that in a
ski.
while.
I'd break my hips or bones or
well,
knees
I used
or.
to be a skier.
Yeah, I used to be, but I'm not. I'm too old for that right now.
Well, I was a die-hard skier, and
You look like a diehard
I
skier.
gave it up after a while. But
Yeah.
I loved it when I did it.
Can you do the bunny slopes?
I could do the bunny slopes.
Yeah.
I like Black Diamond, so I like
Those are the
I
big
like
ones.
the danger.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah, the bunny slopes aren't that much fun.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, at our age, we probably could do the bunny slopes
yeah,
because
if
it's
you want to
easier.
fight the crowds are what made me stop skiing.
Yeah.
You have to buy a pass to go up to the mountain now. You can't just drive up and park like you used to.
Oh.
You have to buy a pass to go up to Snowbird
So,
and Alta.
oh, I love Alta because
Yeah,
that's
but-
where they have Secret Lake.
Yeah, but in the wintertime, you have to buy a bus or a car pass so you can actually drive up the mountain. Or you
Okay.
have to stop and take a bus up the mountain.
So, what lesson do you think you learned with credit card fraud this time?
Not to use a debit card, and I don't know, I can't be any more careful. I check my accounts
You do.
every single day.
You get on your Apple Watch, you get notices every time somebody charges something.
That's on my credit card.
Okay.
So that's why I will definitely use a credit card and have the notifications come across. And do away with the debit card completely. And earn skimmings.
Yes, and that's the way to go. Now, I have an Apple card through Goldman Sachs, and it doesn't have any of the credit card numbers on it. All it says is my name. I showed it to you.
Yeah.
And you were like, it's impressive, it's metal.
Yes.
A drone delivered it.
And they have no number to take a picture of.
I'm kidding.
But, you know,
no
they
drone.
don't.
Yeah.
And I don't know about the drone thing, but,
They
you
do.
know, at least they don't have any numbers on it. So they can't go in the back room, snap a picture, and use your card.
They can't. And the great thing about it, too, is you're going to get it out for me. I'm just going to grab my wallet, pull out my credit card there, and show them. The Apple, not that American Express. Okay, show them.
See? It just says Dennis
Schleicher.
It's probably upside down for you
It's
guys,
okay.
but
So, and this is metal,
okay.
and I could show you any side,
I'll do it. Hear it?
and you can't, there's no number on it.
Nope.
Now, the one time I had a problem with that credit card, I bought something online and they auto-renewed it. You know how they auto-renew you, and I didn't want that. They just issued me a new credit card number virtually.
Oh.
They could change it through the air or the cloud or whatever. That, is that a stopped vehicle? Yes, it is. It's someone's living room.
Oh.
It's a storage unit.
Yep. It has everything they own in it.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Okay, we'll keep them in our prayers. So, we're at Thompson Springs. Is that Hot Springs?
No, we went to Hot Springs and we didn't see any.
No, it was Idaho Springs we went to
Oh, well.
in Colorado. He goes, Hot Springs when you're in Colorado or something, he
Yeah.
said. Yeah, we're not the brightest bulb on the tree. Right, Craig?
Yeah.
Oh, it was so much happening. We did not go live. We were supposed to go live several times yesterday, but I was exhausted.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Before we went on the trip, I had said to my friend, I think we're going to spend an extra day. Something tells me that the Spirit tells me then that we were going to spend an extra day, and we ended up spending that extra day. I don't know why. Maybe we'll never know why, but
all
there was
good.
a reason for it. And he was tired. I was mentally tired, and you know, we just decided to stay.
There's a reason.
Yep. So we just had a leisurely evening. Literally did nothing. Not even.
We
ate
watched
dinner.
Criminals.
We watched Criminals. How they catching criminals at the border smuggling drugs. It was really
Or not
interesting.
just drugs, anything like
Anything.
guns or.
Guns, ammunition.
And it made me see. I don't have TV. I say I make TV. I don't watch TV because after I was baptized, I got rid of all my streaming services because they just used like the Lord's name in vain and things that. Anyway,
But this was done
tastefully.
and plus the Golden Girls. You know, you can't
Oh,
miss
I
them.
love the Golden Girls.
So we watched the Golden Girls, and so we stayed away from our R-rated movies.
Yeah, except for the Sabbath.
Except for the Sabbath, we didn't.
No, that's funny. Except for the Sabbath. No, I'm kidding. On Sunday, no. That was. We just see good chemistry. And we travel easy together. So we're 70 west. She thought that. Oh no! Now the speed limit's 80. See that?
I don't want to go 80.
Okay. I'm only doing 75.
Okay.
So we're good. Okay, so let us know if you've ever had credit card debt. I've had it quite a few times, but now that I've used credit cards instead of there's an animal on the road. Oh, did you see that?
No,
It was
I don't want to hear it.
there was an animal that was crossing and it didn't cross. I had to move. Okay, we're
I
gonna
didn't
just
see it.
keep in our prayers. Requires you to reconnect. So we lost connection again. So we have 10 people on. Would you please hit the thumbs up for us to like it? That would make all the difference. Okay, so I learned a huge lesson. There is nothing out here.
That wasn't church related.
Hey, there's a reason. God doesn't want us to do anything on keep the Sabbath day holy. I see that.
They're for Dennis.
Somebody.
They see him coming.
I'm going to turn this around so they can see what we see. See that there's flashing lights there. There's a car.
Oh, somebody got pulled over.
Yeah, but that's help, not that's
That's
highway.
state trooper.
Oh, it is a
That's a state trooper.
Okay, they didn't have the state trooper. Okay.
So somebody got busted.
Look at how flat this is. See, she shouldn't have any issues traveling on the
Yeah,
freeway.
but we just passed the 18-wheelers.
Oh, another comment. As it
Walking
is-
the way, I had a ton of credit card debt before I joined the church, but got rid of it. Thanks to tithing, I reckon.
Yep.
Yes, Craig, I had a lot. I was married to a physician years ago, and I was in credit card debt because we used to just since then, and that was many years ago. But I've now realized that I can charge, turn around, and
Responsibly.
pay it off. Very responsibly. It's a bad habit to get into. A lot too many people get into major credit card debt and can never pay it off.
And people think because you have, $10,000 available on a credit card, you have money. It doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
You want to charge responsibly, and that's something. So I was in credit card debt, and I got myself out of it, and I said I would never do that again. Now, it's happened to me twice, but the lesson that I've learned is I'm too old for credit card debt now. I don't want to have to deal with it.
It makes you not sleep well at night.
It does.
You have a hard enough time sleeping at night when you're older.
I slept like a baby last night, though. I really did.
Well, you needed it at night.
Did I snore?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
We were probably both snoring. So that's so I think that's a good lesson for us to leave this at is
if you use your credit card, just do it responsibly. Just pay it off as soon as you get home from your trip, or like I did every night while I was on my trip.
the thing with you paying it off every night, you actually overpaid.
I did.
So wait a few hours, wait 48 hours for it to settle
Yeah.
before you pay it off.
But it was kind of nice. I had about a $2,000 extra credit when I got
Yes.
home. And that's okay.
Makes. Any other words of wisdom you have before we sign off?
Just know that there's a reason for everything, and things happen because the Savior wants it to happen that way. That's what we learned on this trip.
Yeah, we didn't get back yesterday. That's okay. I feel more rested today than I did yesterday. I feel like I could drive to Connecticut today. Well, no, that's too far. I'm heading west, and that's the opposite direction, east.
And he'd have to sedate me if I went that far. No, thank you.
Yeah, we would need horse tranquilizers. I'd have to call a veterinarian.
Yeah, this is bad enough, just straight highway.
Is Sue on? Because she said she didn't see any of our lives yesterday.
Yeah, she asked me why we weren't doing lives. She's not on.
I was exhausted.
But I told her last night, we were just so tired. She wanted something her dad just passed away, and she wanted some comedy so that...
Oh, entertainment. She watches us for entertainment purposes.
She wanted some comedy so that she could have a little...
We try to be serious.
Yeah, well, we weren't very serious with our Come Follow Me.
Oh, that was...
But that was
reverent.
That was a reverent time.
Yes.
When we're driving, it's not too reverent.
Oh, we got degrees in how to make sodas today.
Oh, that machine, you almost needed a PhD.
Used to this long, like all these selections to choose from. You can explain.
And if you put Peps, or like I like Diet Dr. Pepper, but if you put Diet Dr. Pepper, then you could have lemon, cherry, and all these different things along with your Diet Dr. Pepper, which I'd never seen.
Or bananas, or...
I'd never seen that before. So.
It was hilarious.
Anyway, so I had Diet Dr. Pepper with a little bit of lemon, and it's actually good.
And I got to give a shout out to the people at Go and Go or whatever, all the gas stations in...
You mean QT?
Yeah, that's not where we were though.
Oh.
We were at a different one, like a Mavericks or something in Grand Junction. We loved the girls there. They were so nice. They were so apologetic.
It's called Quick Trip.
Quick Trips, yeah. They were so apologetic at Doubletree. They were like, you didn't have a good breakfast there?
I said, no, we had good bacon.
Yeah, and they were so sweet. I just love the girls at the gas stations. Every gas station in Grand Junction.
We've actually had a lot of good people on it.
We had.
We really have not encountered anybody that's been really rude.
We had the best pizza in the world yesterday. Idaho Springs. Mountain Pizza. I didn't even know. I know Connecticut is known for their pizza because we're right next to New York. Pizza was supposed to be our food for the state.
Oh my goodness, that was so good.
But I didn't know Colorado was known for their pizza.
She asked us if we needed a box to take it home. No, that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We didn't need a box.
So we each ordered our own individual pizzas, and they were each a pound each. We both ate an entire pound.
We won't be eating much when we get home.
No, we had 2 pounds of pizza.
Between us.
I'm feeling like a pizza dough person right about now. But, yeah. It was delish.
It was the best pizza ever.
It was.
The crust was tasty.
It was tasty. It was. I would still like to take you to New Haven, Connecticut pizza.
Okay.
That's the best.
I haven't been to that part of the world yet.
No, she hasn't been to Connecticut.
And I don't need a passport to go there, so I can
No.
go.
Yeah, because you're not allowed to leave the U.S. now
Nope.
because you don't have a passport.
Nope.
You'll be detained at the border like those immigrants we saw.
We watched, yes.
Yeah. I'll have to come get you out of jail.
Yeah, one lady had that was, I don't know, 9 years old. Yeah.
We would see that glow.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if you don't have any questions for us that she can read, I'll let y'all go for now, and I will connect with you before we drive through Provo Canyon.
Yeah, no questions.
No, that's okay. Well, if you just are watching this from the from tuning in now, please watch it when it's uploaded, because this is good chemistry here.
Yeah.
You got, it's like my mother from I'm your mother from no, I'm your brother from another mother is what we would say, but you're more my mother than.
He's the same age as my son.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot of fun. It's like traveling with your son. We introduce each other. I just say he's my son.
Yeah.
We don't get any questions asked.
No.
I have gray hair. He doesn't, It works out real well.
Natural highlights.
Mine's all natural. It's not chemically enhanced. But
So
it works out. We don't get questions asked. And, we could care less. We know who we are and what our standards are.
next time we go live, we're going to talk about the story of, oh, he's been good. He's only found so many. Yeah. Okay, I just got to think of a way to title it.
Yeah.
And some of the goofy stuff she comes up with for nursing.
But when you're almost 74, you can come up with goofy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a nurse.
I just say, oh, Mom, did you take your Alzheimer's meds?
We'll put that story on another one. Because
Yes.
he needs to title that one.
I have to title it. This is titled Credit Fraud.
My mother was a nurse.
Yeah, my mother was a nurse. That's going to be a good
She
one.
knows how to get you through places.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it coming true? Are you becoming forgetful?
No.
No. Okay, good. She's like, no. We have a comment.
Okay. Just a
She's
minute.
in charge. You can't make this stuff
I
up.
want a road trip with you guys. Hey, you know what, Crystal? We love road trips. We love you. You can road trip with us anytime.
They're fun,
They're fun. We have a lot of fun.
but they're also a lot of work.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
This one gets to relax.
I make her bring my luggage.
I know she leaves it there, and all of a sudden we get to the Utah sign, and she goes, "Where's my luggage?" I said, "I don't know. Did you not put it in the car?" Just no, I left it for you. I said, "Oh, then it's left back at Grand Junction."
That's what I bring it, right? That's what sons are for.
Yeah, to
They
make
do
sure
that.
Mom's luggage gets
Yeah.
put in.
Yeah.
I definitely pack more than you do. My bags
He
are heavier.
definitely packs more than I do. I packed 5 shirts, 3 pairs of pants. He packed 50 shirts. I don't know how many
Not
pairs
that
of shirts.
But I brought warm clothes or what is it called? Longer sleeves because Colorado, because snow this time of year.
Well, he keeps the car so cold, I keep a sweatshirt. So that way I can stay.
But then at night, sometimes you turn it down to 66 degrees,
66 because I came back.
and I'm freezing. Oh, we're like ding and dong. Anyway, oh, there's a visitor area, 1 mile, rest area. There's nothing else. Well, we got the majestic mountains.
Well, kinda.
They're beautiful. It's like Grand Canyon-ish. Ish.
Very ish.
Rest area, half a mile. But I feel better now that we're in the planet of you all.
Yeah.
So, Craig, have you ever been to Utah? I call it a planet. It's my way of being funny because it is a different planet. But I love my peeps in Utah.
It's totally a different culture.
It really
I
is.
moved here from Georgia. And I was making a dinner. And I went into the grocery store. And I said, I need a bottle of white wine. And the lady looked at me like I was insane. And I said, no, I'm making this chicken recipe. I need some white wine. She says, you need to go to the alcohol store. I said, I don't drink alcohol. She says, you can only buy wine at the alcohol store. I'm like, whatever. So I didn't make my recipe. Because I wasn't going to go into a liquor store.
It's all good.
Yeah.
There's but yeah, I bet you made different chicken. That was even better.
I guess.
I guess.
It was a good recipe, but I just retired it. I wasn't even a member then, but it wasn't worth going into a liquor store.
And now you don't even cook.
No, I don't.
You said you've done it for years, you're done.
I cooked for 50 years. I told my husband I'm retired.
I'm retired now. We can order takeout.
Yep. He likes to cook. He likes to experiment. So he eats his food. And I make, I don't know, minimal stuff, or I go out with my friends.
That's the
And
way.
it works.
Well, thank you for tuning in on this road trip adventure of Sandy and Dennis. As we are so excited, we still have service in the middle of nowhere.
And we're passing some cars, so
Yes.
just bear with me.
She doesn't like the bumps. We're on exit 187, in case y'all know.
Okay, now we're past it.
I-70.
Yeah.
And there's nothing for miles.
Yeah, that was our last bathroom.